Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the Arca series here at the Indy road course. We got to get going because they only have 5 minutes for qualifying, so we got to get out and get going as quick as we can. We're car 21. We're the lowest car number here, so I'm going to get around to the start of this lap, and so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me pretty much not pace around this, but I need to try to get around it quick and get our laps started so we can actually try to hit both laps, because it's like a minute and a half, a little bit more than a minute and a half for both, so it's going to be tight on time to finish your second one. Alright, we're coming around to the start of this lap. Indy road course is very, very tough, but it is fun. It's a lot of technical corners, though, like a lot of really sharp corners that are very difficult to do in a stock car. But we're going to do our best. Fastest I've hit is like a 134.8. Don't know if we can get into the 134s again or not, but there's some people hitting like in the 132s. I'm not a road course racer. I don't ever claim to be. I've never been good at them, but we're the lowest car number here, which I'm very happy with. I could just start in the very back, but we're going to qualify, do the best that we can. It's all on our road rating anyways, road iRating and safety, so I don't care that much about it, because we don't have a very good rating anyways. Like our iRating on road is only like 16 something. I have an A class, so that's all I really care about, but need to get that corner a lot sharper so we can take this corner faster. You don't want to go too far to the right over that second part of the S chicane, because you'll get a big cut through, like a slowdown, so you got to be careful with that. These fast straightaways to these very narrow, sharp corners are going to be terrifying in the race. Hopefully everybody takes it a little easy in the race for the beginning at least, so we don't run everybody else over. Real easy to spin out though getting on throttle. But I am very lucky to be up here with the top split guys. I didn't think we were going to be top split. Usually we're second split in these road Arca races, so very lucky with that. I am happy about it, and especially being such a low car number. Oh, don't get off track. I thought I was going to get an off track there. I was close. Kind of cut that a little too close. Oh, I'm getting loose off the last corner. That's going to screw up my second lap too. Had a good lap up until that final corner. It wasn't a terrible lap, but it wasn't very fast, I would say. 134.3. Oh, that's by far my fastest lap. By like over half a second. Damn. We were booking it. I don't know where I gained so much time compared to like my other laps I ran, because I kind of did the same thing. Get up to second gear early here, so try to stay in second for this, so we can try to get on throttle. See, that's the angle I wanted for this corner, because if you do it right, you can kind of full throttle that. If you go straight over it with your car and you don't bobble too bad, you can gain a lot of time there. We're still 11th right now, but hell, that's a lot better than I was expecting lap time wise. And I just use paddle shifters on my wheel. I don't have a whole H pattern and stuff. I don't do all that. I don't use the clutch or anything. I just use the paddle shifters on my wheel. Make it nice and easy for myself, because I don't do road racing anyways. I mainly do dirt and then some oval. And you don't have to shift really in dirt, so... Oh, I overshot that corner quite a bit. Yeah, it's gonna... Let's just not get a 1x for that. Let's just go through this part of the track. But that's gonna ruin our second lap anyways. But that's better to do than getting a 1x and getting some safety hit for their qualifying anyways. But the second lap's gonna really suck. But we're 11th. They're hitting a 131.6. Holy crap. Aiden is flying up there. That is absolutely crazy. It's only a 12 lap race though. And... Excuse me. Oh, yep. We didn't even finish the second lap there because time ran out. So that's absolutely crazy. I'm happy we had a good time on our first one. We probably would have finished the second lap if I didn't mess up that final corner. We started in front of Gavin. Wow, that's a crazy thing. He does some road racing and everything. We got Nick out here, and a bunch of the normal cast of members. Justin Yee. We got Larry Pace. I saw him. He's starting right next to us or right behind us.
I think I prefer this over Chicago.
We got Keenan out here again at Highland. We got a lot of people we know, so let's get gridded up and get ready to roll. But I think we have a full pace lap. Yeah, we have a full pace lap here, so I'll bring it back when we're getting ready to take the green. Alright, we're coming around to the green. A full pace lap here is so unnecessary. You could start on the like second long straightaway on this track and it would be just fine, but We're coming up to pit road entry, which is like right before the last big, like, long right-hander. Right when you take this right-hander and then a quick left, the pit road entry is right there on the right. So if you ever do need it here, that's where it's at. I unchecked my fuel and windshield tear off just in case we got to go use our fast repair, which I would not be shocked about here.
Radio check. Can you hear me over there?
But this is going to be nuts. Turn 1 is going to be crazy. Try to get a decent start here. We're right behind Nick. Second week in a row, we're starting straight behind him, which is funny. But I don't expect to be staying anywhere up here. They're already going. Didn't get a great jump, but that's fine. I don't really need to get a great jump. I don't plan on doing well here. I just want to survive this thing mainly. Larry's jumping out right so he doesn't get rear-ended going into his first corner. Trying to take it easy. Oh, Gavin is sending it in here. He's on all right. He's making up a lot of spots there. Hi, Gavin. He does a lot more road than we do, so I'm just going to let him go. I'm not really trying to fight him or anything. We're trying to fight the track more than other cars. That's my thing. I just want to make it past the first couple laps where we can get spread out. And there's going to be people spinning out left and right anyways, so as long as we're not one of them. Oh, Gavin's getting ran over by that guy. That was dumb by the 11. He just absolutely ran him over. You can't bump draft in these things, and I'm about to overshoot that corner. So Gavin got taken out lap 1. I hope he didn't hit anything. Maybe he can just continue. Maybe he just spun and didn't hit that wall over there on the right, hopefully. But we had a front row seat for that. That was terrifying. That's probably going to be the thumbnail, is Gavin up in the air right in front of us. Got one off over here on the right. It's a tough spot to get around. Because the long right-handers are so, like, sketchy. I hate them. They're very loose. I'm not used to turning right like that. Oh, I got on the brakes too hard. Brakes are not warmed up yet. One was off in the grass up here. It's Caleb. We're behind Larry. We definitely lost a couple spots, but we definitely gained a couple spots too. So I don't know where we're at after this first lap. But it's 12 laps long. I'm just hoping we can keep the car on the track, not spin out, not get wrecked. Looks like we're still 12, so we net gained 0 there, which is completely fine with me. Gonna catch up in the braking zone some, but they'll probably pull back away once you start hitting the throttle and everything. It's gonna look very close, but we're not really that close because the spots that you start getting on throttle, they're ahead of us already. They overdrove that a little bit. Oh, Caleb got very sideways there. He doesn't have a good angle for this corner. He's gonna get a slow down there.
Sorry about that, Larry. That was a little sketchy.
We had a good run there. Now on Larry. Try to back off of Larry here, not run straight in the back of him for this very fast to slow corner. Just trying to keep the tires under us, basically. Keep the car between the white lines. Try not to spin it. I didn't change anything on the steering ratio or anything like that. I was going to change it down to 8-1, but I just left it to 10-1. Same brake bias, whatever it is. I think it's at like 66% or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. But it felt just fine to me. Don't want to hit those turtles too bad. You could take these flat parts aggressive, but you don't want to hit the turtles too hard, because they will bounce your car up and get you very out of whack very easily. Caleb had a good run on us there. He's probably going to get to our inside going into turn 1 here. Maybe, maybe not. I think he will be. Shoot to the inside. That is fine. Oh, nope. He's going to stay behind us. Okay. Rather than trying to take that too wide, which is pretty smart for our survival rate. I think Caleb's faster than us, though. So if he gets side by side with us, I'll just drop behind him going into the next corner or whatever. I try to get a good run for this straightaway, mainly. Oh, that might be a slowdown. No, we're good. I thought my right side tires were too far over that. He's going to get to our left side here, which is completely fine. I brake pretty early for this corner, though. I think other people are a lot more aggressive than me. He overshot the entry anyways. But I'm just going to stay right behind him so we can get through it clean. We do have one right behind us. It's Highland. I think me and him had a decent battle at the Homestead. I think it was the B track or whatever for the road course, Homestead, Miami. I don't know if that was last season or the season before. I was trying to talk to Gavin about it. He thinks it was last season. I feel like it was 2 seasons ago, but I'm really not 100% sure. Because I felt like we had a decent run there, but I lost iRating last season in road, so I don't think it was that. Unless I ran it multiple times, I'm not sure. It could have been the case. Larry's keeping it very far inside for that last corner. Caleb's taking it very wide, trying to get a lot of speed. I'm just trying to keep the car under me. We got the 11 who got in the Gavin catching up behind Jordan. They're taking that a little too wide behind us. And hopefully we don't get ran over by the same guy. Oh, Caleb sideways. Good save. These cars are very tough to save, though, when they're sideways. They're a handful. Caleb's going to have a bad entry for this. No, he actually had a decent exit, though. He had a better exit than I was expecting. I was backing off a little bit for him. I think Jordan and the 11 might have gotten together through that. But Caleb's definitely faster than us. I kind of just want to follow him throughout here for now. Hopefully we can try to keep up with him. Just try not to whip the car back and forth too hard to lose it. Oh, that might be a slowdown? Yeah, that's a slowdown.
Alright, man. We'll be good.
I haven't gotten that in practice yet, but I think we could probably get rid of it fairly easy with the way I'm driving this track anyways. I'm not super fast. So I think we could get rid of it fairly easy, and I don't really have to slow down for my own pace. Yeah, we're good there. I hate this last corner right there. That left-hander's so sharp. Like, I try to take it wide to the right so I can get a good turn, but it's tough. I try to get as much straightaway speed for this long straightaway as we can. That 11 car did fall back some. 135.6. Okay, if we can consistently run like a mid to low 135, I'd be happy with that. Because I feel like that's kind of like my range of where I'm at least. Jordan seems a little faster than me behind. If like he gets side by side with me, I'm just gonna let him go. I'm not trying to race anybody in particular. Just trying to survive this thing, and I think we'll get an okay finish. Just don't want to wreck the car. Easy to wreck it over that. If you clip it wrong, it will just send you to the right, getting sideways. But my braking zones are fairly early for this track because I just don't trust the car slowing down enough. I don't trust these brakes. I don't do road racing. I only do these stock cars on the road. So I'm like used to them really not slowing down. But I'm just not super fast and efficient in them by any means. Because I'm always all over the place. And it's only lap 5. We're almost close to halfway. Thought he was gonna try to dive in there. Oh, the downshift. Okay, save the car. We're good.
Side, clear.
Just get that 1X. That's fine. I saved the car from spinning at least, so we didn't lose a ton of time. The downshift really killed us there. Too many RPMs downshifting, I guess, but that 11 car is all over the back of Jordan again. I just flipped the wheel the other way and kind of let go. I don't know if that was a smart thing, but it worked. Just had to drift it through the grass. Just didn't touch the gas or brake, really. But they're going too wide into this turn 1, which is very tough. Oh, Jordan and the 11. The 11's not giving him any room, like on that left side. The 11's really aggressive. He might be more of a road racer and just like really aggressive in these things. Because he got in the back of Gavin. He wasn't giving Jordan any room there. This is going to be interesting going through this for them. Jordan gave way for it. Oh, God. I thought I was going to get in the grass there. I caught that left lip a little too aggressively, and it started turning me that way. So I had to just let off and eat the time that we were losing. Jordan's all over the back of the 11, though. We'll see if he can get back to him or back by him. Oh, that's way wide. Really bad. I didn't get it turned enough through the S's there. We got people catching us from behind. We're back to 14th right now, but that's all right. This thing is just a handful right now. 134.3 was the leader. That's crazy. That was like my qualifying time. And that's like their normal pace, which is absolutely nuts on how fast the road guys are. Like the guys that are good at road, they're just ridiculously quick, and I just cannot get that down by any means. I'm hoping we can try to stay here though. Maybe some people make mistakes or get into each other and we can gain some spots potentially. But we qualified very well. I was shocked with a 12th place qualifying. Hit that turtle a little hard. Trying to get up in the second there a little early so we don't spin our tires too bad. We can just get on throttle a little bit better. The lower gear would be faster, but for me, the higher gear helps me just stabilize the car a little bit better, so I'm not sitting there spinning my tires, and I can be a little bit more consistent with it, I feel like. So far all we have is a 1X, and that was from us messing up a shift, going down to first gear a little early from second in that short chute up here. Other than that, we've kept it clean. We've had a couple scary moments where I thought we were going to get a 1X, but we kept it on track, luckily. This is a hard corner though, like taking it too fast. And then you're slowing down so hard. Like a lot of these corners are just going from high speeds to really sharp 90-degree angle turns.
One of us has to turn.
Oh, that's behind me anyways, so we don't have to worry too much about that. 13's already behind us.
Thank you.
Oh, about lost it there on the front stretch. Too much throttle in second gear. I was trying to get as much speed as we could and bring it out to the wall, but it was just getting sideways. Kina is back behind us. I don't know where he qualified at. I know last week at Stafford, he started right behind us, but then fell really far back, unfortunately. He had a really good qualifying time and fell back in that short track. But coming up here, Jordan is all over that 11, man. He's probably not happy with the way he raced him earlier, which I don't blame him. I would not be either. And the way he got into Gavin, which actually, where is Gavin? We'll try to find him. Oh, he's 18, so he's still on track. He did have to go pit at least, so that's a good thing. But we should be able to beat him as long as we don't screw up, knock on wood. If I could beat Gavin at a road course, that'd be awesome. I'd be really happy with that because he is he's a lot better road racer than I am, at least. Got Chad up there. Looks like he made a couple mistakes and is falling back. We had a good battle with him last week at Stafford. That was fun. And Chad's the 20, so me and him are pretty close in road iRating, which is funny. Jordan messed up a little bit in that short chute. Trying to take it nice and easy so we don't about lose it again here. And I think that was a better exit than the last time around. We got 4.5 over Kina, so as long as we can keep our pace, we're at like right at a 136. Last two laps has been a 136.0, which I'm fine with. If we can just keep that pace, I think we'll be all right. Jordan is aggressive through those turtles. That's crazy. Short shift so I can get up to second. This is a tricky right-hander. If you take it with too much speed, you will slide out very easy. That 11 car is catching up to Chad now. Hopefully Chad doesn't get roughed up by him like everybody else has, it seems like. He's like 0.9 behind him. I'm hoping some people will make mistakes though and go around or something so we can gain some spots. We haven't gained too many spots from people messing up besides like the first lap. Other than that, a couple guys have made a little mistakes here and there, but I haven't really seen people spun out necessarily. It's been a very clean race after lap 1, it seems. Yeah, I'm not very good through that slow section at all. Trying our best through it. I'm trying to take it in first gear with a little bit of throttle and just trying to get a rhythm through there, but it is very tough. About lost it. That was very slow through that section. I wasn't on throttle for long enough before I started to try to take the left-hander. But, you know what? That's okay. They got away from ahead of us, but I'm racing myself. That's all we're racing at this point. Just trying not to wreck ourselves. What was that? 137? Yeah, I knew that felt a lot slower. That last section was just really bad. But we're trying to just be as consistent as we can be. That's what I tried to do at these road races, at least, is just survive them. And I feel like we've done a decent job here so far. We got 3 laps left of this 12-lap race. Tires definitely are playing a big factor, I feel like. That might be a slowdown. No, we are fine. I was lucky. That's probably as far over that turtle you can go without getting the penalty. See a lot of tire smoke every time we come through here, but it seems like everybody's keeping it pretty clean. There's a lot of people in front of us, though, like in a line, pretty tight to each other, so there could be some wrecks. Took that too sharp earlier, too. Let's not do that again. Even though we got rid of that slowdown by, like, just normally driving. I just stayed in second gear, and I felt like that lost the time a little bit faster rather than... Oh, Chad went... Oh, not around. He went around... Oh, we're right there. Caleb... Oh, the 11 got Chad also. So, the 11 just going around getting everybody. And Caleb went around back there. So, that's a spot for us. But we're right behind Chad now. We've had some good battles with Chad in the past in Arca. He's definitely quicker than us. So I'm not going to try to dive him into this turn 1 or anything. Hopefully my normal braking zone doesn't run him over. No, yeah, he braked a lot later than us, so we're good. And that is probably why we are slower. Because I'm trying not to lock up the tires and everything like that. But you probably have to be fast. But that's like 3 guys the 11's gotten into now. Gavin, Jordan, and now Chad. He's not making any friends out here. But he's probably just a road racer, I would imagine. I don't recognize the name too much from like the Arca side. Because I imagine there's going to be a lot of road guys running Arca this week trying to get easy wins or something against a bunch of oval guys that are just out here racing it for fun. Or actually trying to improve in their road racing, but there's road guys that are really good at this stuff when it comes to the stock cars on road. It's crazy. Like a couple guys up front, like the high numbers, I don't recognize their name. They're probably from the road side of it, I would imagine. Trying to keep up with Chad the best we can here. But luckily Chad didn't go like all the way around or anything. Looks like the 11 made a mistake. Jordan got by him up here. Good for Jordan. Running really well. Now hopefully he doesn't, hopefully the 11 didn't just let him by so he goes and gets him back. Or anything, again. Because they already had some issues earlier around the turn 1 area. Hey, white flag. We just got to survive this last lap. Come on. We're 13th, which is probably going to gain us some iRating because we're the lowest car number here, which is pretty funny. So I'm happy with that. As long as we survive this thing. And if somebody gets spun around or sent into a wall, we could gain some spots. We just have to not mess ourselves up. But there's definitely been a couple guys that have been aggressive and they've messed up some other people, unfortunately. Hate to see it. But it looks like Jordan's running well. He's half a second ahead of him up there. Hopefully he could finish top 10. That'd be great for him. He's car 14, so that's good. But Chad's having a good day as well in front of us being car 20. Oh, don't overdrive it.
Sorry about that one. I was just... If I couldn't clear you, I wasn't going to run you off the course.
So the 1 and 2 were having a battle for the win, it sounds like. The 3... Oh, no, not even. Oh, actually, they were all tight. The top 3 were super close. Yeah, I don't recognize any of their names, so they're all probably from the road side of it.
Good race there, Brian, John.
That's crazy on how close they were all race.
Yeah, nice right there, guys. I just felt a bit too hard to pass in those braking zones.
Definitely was. It is tough to
Hey,
pass.
John, don't sweat it. I saw you coming. I knew you were going to go for it. You're faster than me the last 5 laps there.
But hey, we're gonna finish 13th. It looks like. Oh, and Jordan got
Yeah,
around
I
Larry
was
there
like-
at the end. He's
I
gonna
was
get
trying
9
to
from
get
Larry.
inside and just locked it up, so I went in a bit
Oh,
deeper
where is
than I
Larry?
wanted to, so
Larry got passed
fun
by
battle
2
though.
guys. No, he got passed by. Oh yeah, he did. He got 11th out of that. Damn.
Glad it was a 0x though.
That's unfortunate. But Justin
That
gets
was a
up
little
there
surprising.
in 6th. Nick got 7th, so good run by them.
Good battle there, Nick.
Gavin unfortunately
I'm gonna
got
have to
dumped
pace,
first
but
lap
not
though.
until I look at
That's
the
very
tires,
unfortunate
especially
for
going
him.
into whatever
But
that
hell,
turn is.
I'll take 13th out of that. We started 12th. I think we got up to like 11th or something at that point. What were our tires? 88 in the left rear, 93 right rear. So we took it real easy. Wasn't spinning the tires at all because I ran like 5 laps earlier. My left rear was 90 and my right rear was like 94. So we took it very, very easy, which fine by me. I'll take it. They just weren't very worn out, which is fine. People are saying their tires. I don't think it's very relevant, but to me at least. But let's go back, see all the incidents that happened in this race. Gavin, hang on, let me go to the Gavin because he was sending it here in turn 1. He gained a bunch of spots. I think he got all the way up to next to us, I think, because I was just taking it easy. Oh no, it wasn't this. Oh yeah, it was. He was just braking very easy, and I was just braking really hard just to not run over anybody, not be near anybody. He gained a bunch of spots, but he unfortunately got hit by the 11 right here. He just got ran over by the 11. Oh no, did that happen? Gavin had this problem in practice where he went to go shift up and it shifted down for him, and it looked like his car just slowed down when it shifted. Yeah, I think it downshifted again for him. No way that happened again. I'm shocked he didn't come over the mic and say something though, if that is what happened. So I'll have to ask him afterwards. But oh, and then he spun out again afterwards. He kept it pretty clean, kept it off the wall. It was just the right rear that got super damaged. That's unfortunate. Damn, if that is what happened to him, that's unfortunate. The 8 car sideways coming up to that short chute, got that right wall. Very easy to spin out in these things. The 5 Zach getting into the short chute. Does he overshoot it? No, everything's fine. I don't know what the incident was there. Larry was right in front of us at this point. He was sideways. I think just coming up onto that banking, there's some like weird incident thing that's popping up on the replay, which is odd. This is the 3 car that won the race. Gavin, yep, just coming up onto the oval part. That's really weird. But yeah, I need to ask him what happened there, and then he might run this again. I'm not sure if that is what happened, because he kind of just got sent by himself for the rest of the race, it seems, which is really unfortunate. Luckily, we had people around us for the most part for the most of the race, which I was happy with. But it seems like everything was pretty calm for the most part. Caleb here was very loose for a while. He was trying to save it. We got by him. He got back by us. He was pretty quick. Compared to us, at least. He was a lot quicker than us. But I think he spun out there at the very end, and we got back by him, and that's what gave us 13th. 6 car right here. Or this is the 9, actually. Actually, the car number is 10, so I think that's actually a 6 on the car. But his car number, iRacing number, was a 10. The 11, he was very aggressive all race. Dives it down below the 8. They keep it clean. The 8 goes off there, though. Just drove a little faster than he wanted to be, but that's what the 11 was doing, it seemed. And this is only lap 2 coming into 3. Yeah, there was a lot of just like incidents that didn't really happen. Trying to find like what else happened with some other guys, but it seems like just coming up onto the oval was a lot of the incidents. But I want to go back, see what happened with. He finished ahead of us. Jordan got all up to 9th there at the end, which was awesome for him. I think it was this corner. No, this is when they were behind me still. And they ran side by side just fine through there, it seems. And then, oh, Jordan went to go actually start turning. The 11 wasn't turning quick enough, and he clipped him in the left rear. That got the 11 loose. Maybe that's why the 11 drove him harder later. It actually might have been the next lap. I'm not sure. No, Jordan wasn't ahead of us yet still. I think this lap it was. Because this was right in front of us. I thought they were going to wreck. The 11 takes really hard into the braking. And then kind of overdrove turn 1 and gave Jordan no room there. And I'm shocked the 11 didn't go around that. That was very, very close. Gavin has a friend back here now. The 18 that he's running with. But they're all running real hard up front. Yeah, there's just so many incidents going through that. It's just quite annoying. I want to see what happened with Chad there at the end, though, because that was like the last thing that really happened. Yeah, he fell back. Where did he fall back? Because he fell back like right in front of us. It was right here, I think. Or let me go to the next lap and go reverse. It'd probably be quicker because it was at the back end here. Oh no, the Chad did kind of just run off there, and the 11 said sorry because he ran over Caleb. That's what happened. I thought he got Chad. Instead, he got Caleb because Caleb messed up the entry as well, went a little wide, but then just kept going, and the 11 just keeping his momentum and just runs him over, which seems like what he was doing regardless. But hell, I'm happy we finished 13th. We didn't wreck ourselves. We got 1x just from going off track, so I'll take that. Should gain some safety out of it. I think Gavin might have gotten a 4. Oh, he had 7. He was really struggling after that damage, it seems. So we only got a 1x. We finished 13th. I'll take that. Let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, we gained 1 I rating. I'll take that. At least we gained. That's nice. Strength of field is only 2100. The road racing is going to be a lot lower of strength of fields anyways. We gained safety, though, almost back up to a 3.0 in that, which is nice. But we gained 1 I rating. I'll take that. Up to 1619. Gavin probably lost a good amount, finishing back in 18th. He lost 54. Yikes, that hurts. But good run by Chad in front of us. He just messed up one corner. He probably would have finished top 10 if he didn't mess up that one corner. Jordan got up a couple spots there right at the end, got up to 9th. Good run by him. But rough race for Gavin. That's unfortunate to have to go watch his point of view to see what happened. Maybe I think he went to go upshift and a downshift on him or something because he had that problem in practice, which was weird. But Justin, Nick finished 6th, 7th. Good run by them. I'll have to see how Nick ran this because I was awful at this. I usually am in the road stuff, so it is what it is. Ran as good as we could. Got a 1x. I'll take it. Just going off track once from a downshift, really not going right. So I'll take that overall. It was a pretty solid, clean race for us. That's all I was hoping for. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.